I'm gonna play some street corner music. Big shout out to DJ Houseshoes from Detroit. I'll be playing the big tone plus house shoes equals big shoes. Go to street corner music. Get all your music from Houseshoes. Very educated, beat-minded individual right there. He knows all his stuff, buy his stuff, good stuff. Alright, let's get this started.
Sam, this is Di Hardman. There's a private room set aside for your use. Bridges perk. Take a moment to clean up, wash all that chiralium off.
Sam, can you hear me?
For fuck's sake. Isn't anything private anymore?
Oh, no. Except for taking a shower and going to the toilet, that is. I take it you were getting yourself cleaned up. Good. Come to the president's office as soon as you're done. She's waiting for you.
You did well, Sam. Thank you. Bridget, it may...
Alright guys, let's play some Death Stranding with some street corner music in the background. Big tone
Sam.
plus house shoes equals big shoes album. Let's do this.
6 days to create a perfect world. On the 7th day, he rested. That was a big mistake.
Listen.
For on the 7th
Are
day,
Sam Strand.
we took over.
Yeah. Got you. Standing on the top of the square like I told him. We're in the heirs to him, they're taking the air golden. Share moment. You're paying him with no man alive, they shareholding. Comparing him with no man in time, they get Coleman. Mirroring him with no man inside, this Air Jordan. Say it ain't fair to get the chair, y'all Hogan. They hit him with the chair and put planting the stars on him. Hit him with the chair and put planting the stars on him. Till it hurts, till the nurses dismanaging gauze on him. You feel the effects till you put the cars on them. What? They back up, but hoping this shit take place. Cause they can't transfigure hate. Gotta learn them to transfigure hate. That's why we stay provoking the bliss. Blowing the glyphs, so people stay. Walk around, y'all blowing a spliff. Yeah, we in the flesh, lighting up the set. What? It's gratitude in my current breath. Yeah, I am in full effect. What? Everything is one to God bless. Coming through. Make way for the return of the crew. What? Make way for the return of the crew. What? It's the return of the crew. I can't describe the moment I came alive. When I had 16 bars, somehow the words evade me, sitting amidst these stars. Trying to form a gospel song, my niggas rock no matter which stand and the clock is on. Informed, though never been a Wikipedia type. Spent that time hitching rides on the meteorites. Speed through the night, flow through the day, broke through this plane, plotting to serve a marvel for my folks knew my name. The introduction's been a pleasure. Mesh words together that could turn your stepsister to Cinderella. I'll take it higher. I'm just a vessel that the divine is utilizing to get something special. May God forgive me if I ever disrupt the word Libra. I've been trying to balance this one since birth. At any moment I'm the one with the one, this church. My mere presence proves heaven can touch the earth. It's truth for the living proof. We in the flesh lighting up the set. What? It's gratitude in my current breath. I am in full effect. What? Everything is one to God bless. Coming through. Make way for the return of the crew. What? Make way for the return of the crew. What? It's the return of the crew. Yeah. Look alive. In this space and time. The truth's right here. It's right here. Right now. What? Yeah. God bless those who squander their talents. Regardless of what you wish me, I'm trying to find balance. In the midst of nine planets, relaxing, I got my feet up maxing. Joint road, while ain't new shit blasting. Like I told y'all, fucks, what the fuck gon' happen? I'm Job. So patient, but the procrastination will turn a man into Satan. Why the fuck is you waiting? When time waits for no man, and life is what happened when you was making plans. Damn, I don't believe him. His logic's all bullshit. Return to the deacon, speaking live from the pulpit. Who's the next culprit? Judas with the silver bad energy can kill ya. Incorporate the drama and the karma, make it iller. Beefing with baby mama, grab a nine and body armor just in case you try to harm ya. And the voices in your head get fed some marijuana. Let he who was sin free blaze good ganja, get them ghosts up off ya.
Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get an 8th day.
You don't This is probably around the time that the scene would be the one thing on the tube. You can see all the things the young people would do in the D where I reside daily. My neighbors had friends that was doing the rhyme thing in the driveway thing. Posted witness in the flow, they both could spit cold on some UTFO shit. I'm open. At 10 years old, inspired. Now pencil scribble and instrumentals acquired from Aspen Records. Any tape I could purchase that had one, I cop and say verses I had that go with this collection of beats that I bang daily. Brought this other kid around named Dion who was crazy rhyming. All of us was rhyming, but Troy and Russ was ballers. Drawn more to that ball court, putting that time in. I was drawn to rock him and Kane shit, but started dictating the circles that I would hang in. But Terrell came in to rock one of my classmates. Used to let him borrow tapes at recess, we rap late. Passed tapes in the back of the class. When high school came, by 93 we ran it, you could ask Dwayne. Senior year would come, but quickly in a flash would go past. But left memories on how we killed them talent shows. Following summers, we was hanging out at Ivy's house in his basement. Nations where we found from now on. Went from jotting down songs to chopping up song breaks and rock them to the top of the morn. Daily to one day T invited this girl nonchalant to the lab who would be a vessel to change things. She said, Tone, you cold, and the cloth y'all cut from, I know the fabric well from where I go. A couple blocks from home, it's a spot called The Shop. Everybody that's dope considers at home once they go in. Around that same time, my godbrother's close friend Marlo, a loose cannon if y'all know, will also show me eyebrow, fuzz, swing, B flat music around that P-Rock scene. Told me there was known to rock up there. So that Saturday I finally decided to stop up there. And in an instant, a nigga knew the lyrical inspiration that I would get to view would be part of my life to live it. Went from seeing IQ in them select niggas to spit, to having proof requested me in that pit, rhyming, earning stripes amongst staples of the shit. Swing low made me 80 and low, 31 whips brought out the beat maker in me. And that connection was a gateway to Shoes, MPC, and his records. Meanwhile, Tarot was cultivating a plan to expand, and me being the Elzai fan, I caught him at the shop, threw him some instrumentals. A week later, we was cutting to something and building into a close-knit crew resembling damn near family. Reflected on this tape that I dropped called Ear Candy. Certified classic D shit, collecting buzz. The L proposed, calling the collective the Breakfast Club. White labels full of hodgepodge and lax grooves. Opening for Black Moon and St. Andrews. Rock took us to Barack, now you can stamp as dope as Carl Craig was building an imprint called Antidote. Dilla caught wind of them next couple releases and threw us on that
I don't know how to get out
for
of
that
this.
BDE shit. It's like that. Welcome to Detroit, my niggas. It's only right we get a waste to youth the voice, my nigga. 2 miles, 1 block. The next record you would hear me had us gracing magazines before we ever left the city. Building out of state now. This cat ID was working with ADB. Now wanted to sign me. Cost Benny a pretty penny, but he got it done. Dropped the drought and my lesson in the game had begun. Still under the radar, though many respect the game. A part of the gift and curse of being self-contained. Yet when new shit I was making would start to leak, Chicago Dress took an interest in the art of ink. My follow-up joint finally hit the map, taking me overseas with graffiti, guilting cat. Came back feeling different, new moves I'm making, new initiatives roll for the Dilla Foundation, and killing cameos a trademark I would wear. So when Shoes got ready to let it go, I was there, and later we pulled together a batch for this album for y'all, and proudly we present to you the outcome. One step leads to another, which leads to a door, which leads to discover real what freedom really means when uncovered. So here's the one step that leads to another. My brother once told a magazine writer that me and Jay Elect made hip-hop's future lighter. My eyes grew wider, and the spirals inside my mind just drew tighter. Focus, compose my opus, nose open, blow hope in a cadence that resonates with the neighbors. I elevate my behavior in action, meditating every day, then I blaze up, setting my intentions, sketching out my vision. Humbled by the facts that people recognize my mission. Taking the scenic route to heaven, I got my ticket in hand with one carry-on. I carry large baggage very long. At one point, slumped shoulders and heavy arms. The burden of a heavy cross, we all carry one. The example of a Virgin Mary son coming of age, resurrected, share my love on the stage. Moons on my palm, writing, smearing blood
I play
on the
my
page.
music on the 80 feet, square foot box. All black, sitting in the desert with a leopard as a cheetah, but a leader who and swam beside Poseidon. Saw the fishes swim in circles round their heads. To the MCs I put the bed. I was a prophet, not a killer, but the drive-by shooter with the Ruger, not a pistol, but a problem with the trooper with a stupid ass picture of society. You model me a junkie or a wino or a nympho with no info. What do I do? I'm a pistol, not a pistol, just a vinyl from my MP, Feel me, nigga, I'm an MC. Play my CD, watch my booty, do my ditty with my biddy. Cause she pick me, cause she pretty, cause she pity me. Walt Disney, Bosky, out the jiggy. Bottom line is I'm a G, splash the hash and the ciggy, I'm blown. Like I got a call from heaven, ain't no who is on the phone.
Yeah, one step leads to the next one that leads to a destination that I'm steps from. Journey through this beautiful mind of short-term goals, I manifested to a suitable shine. Doing just fine with the tools that I'm provided. Look who's been doing the knowledge, body. Finding guidance in the stars, be honest, modest. But if I could be honest, I got this. God willing, in a world where many fear revealing faith or a lack thereof. Spine chilling, being stagnant in a mind's prison. Way too over-analytic to handle my business. I cry rivers for my niggas watching time ticking, not living as I did it. Fantasizing don't amount to profit if I'm not building. Stop looking for the sky ceiling. Shit, if it's there, I deal with the impact when I hit it.
Dude, I don't know how to get out of this part.
One time for your motherfucking mind. Let's go. About to let it go. Being persuaded to leave the nest again. The homies selling me, I'm moving out west with them. I got a fire in my heart that's been inspired by the art of a city turned gritty and desolate. I had a dream of all of us united at one time. Despite that the squad has been divided for some time. And let that preoccupation stagnate me for years. Like out here it ain't checks to get. Just to find my fear success was in denial in the wild. The lane been open on my style. So now I gotta question why I question my beliefs. Living one foot in, one foot outside my peace. Had a conversation with guilt, told me could you stomach quitting and trying to live with the what ifs. Enough said, I'm tossing the crutch legs. Ambition hovering over me like a bunk bed. Up there, way up there. So good I should stay up there. Sky high like it's my holiday. Spread my wings, fly away. Up there, way up there. So good I should stay up there. Through the clouds with a silver lining lay. Spread my wings and fly away. I make decent money in an economically challenged place, fulfilling the cost of living around my way. Plus the ground I laid was before my time. Even for cats that's around my age. So for the kids who slept, y'all I do not blame. I guess I never learned to play the politics correct. Burnt a few bridges, but perks of learning experience provided me with benefits I kept. Security and honor, and brave enough to follow whatever's true to me. Salute to me, you gotta. You look into influence my work deems. Footprints in them trenches, size 13. Standing on the foundation, come from the beer. Writing ditto on that brick that says Tony was here. Yeah, I rep y'all every day I play. So I pray that y'all hold me down if I may fly away. Hey, up there, way up there. So good I should stay up there. Sky high like it's my holiday. Spread my wings, fly away. Up there, way up there. So good I should stay up there. Through the clouds with a silver lining lay. Spread my wings and fly away.
20 minutes to get through that.
Chock full of chiralium, but safe for you Dooms guys to wear. That's all you need to go forth and reconnect the world. And make it unfold. Don't worry. Don't care about you.
Yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing in this game. I'm just trying to go about this. But the graphics are really nice, and I guess it's just kind of boring. They're just delivering stuff to each location.
Once the life purpose is fulfilled, death and judgment days now revealed.
But if it wasn't for this music playing right now, I'd be falling asleep. So big shout out to Houseshoes, Street Corner Music, with the Big Tone plus Houseshoes equals Big Shoes album. Go to Street Corner Music, buy his tracks, get the real stuff.
Swear. From my mouth to God's ears. So let me get this right. Happiness is in the upper room, but I need to pass away first in order to get close enough to view. To me, that's just a metaphor. How can I believe in the hereafter if I've never been there before? Man-written documents, warners of apocalypse, novels about prophets and heaven's doors. Perverted for centuries, concurrent and converted to tall tales or similes to make sense to me. And I'm a heathen if I think about it sensibly. The meek shall inherit the earth and all its misery. Yeah, my kinfolks are slaves here. We look stupid voting on minimum wage here. Oh Mary, don't you weep unless Pharaoh's sheriff try to pull me out my Jeep, I swear. Yeah. From my mouth to God's ears. Now let me get this right. This the land of the free, home of the brave. One nation under God, but I'm an ancient civilization away from knowing my name. I guess somebody don't want me to know that. And ignorance is bliss where we roll at. And you know that, no matter who they killing. I'm feeling like Lawrence Fishburne and school days ending. But I ain't built for this soapbox. Can't cast stones in this lower class generation of glass homes. Just another social security number that ain't never been secure in the society I'm under. It's a war going on outside. Word to the mob, but we shook. Halfway crooks searching for jobs. We put a black man in the Oval Office, but you wouldn't know it at the unemployment office. Swear. From my mouth to God's ears. Lord knows, and God willing. Come on. It's toward roads that I've driven. To and from my mind's prison. Trying to find what lies hidden. My bloodline is my saving grace, I know. Love with no time limits. This the real thing, no scrimmage. The man in the mirror trying to say squirrel business. It's the land of mall niggas and coke figures and tall strippers and new pulp cigarettes. Pick your poison, boys, you make your choices, toys and pitfalls, successes, pains and joys and all. Yin and yang. Day one, you join in that gang. Be alert, driving in that lane. You just here, just to get back game. I'm wise enough to know from a lesson in life that karma never met a nigga, it can't change. So pardon as I barred all my bliss and pain. On my road to riches and diamond rain. Big shoes to feel like it's real, steals in his fuck with a righteous feel. The Lord works in mysterious ways, and the revolution's not meant for the highlight reel. Yeah. From my mouth to God's ears.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Pack a cone and put a flame to it. Roll up, laying in the floor in your short shorts. Philosophize on deep thoughts of all sorts. Like, is it pizza or Chinese? Turn to pay. Kvasse gold, iced teas. I don't know. I like to watch you make your case, doing down with dogs in the middle of the space. Race. What better way to waste the North Day? Crumbling our way through an eighth of a strong grade. Blunts, papes to the bong way. Yesterday we elevated to the dawn came. Today more the same. Sour diesel conversing about dreams and which roads lead to what? Paradise for us. Discuss love and growth in midst of ascension. Puff past the flow, flow, flow.
Flow past the sky, up and away. Lost in the smoke, caught in the haze. Just like a drug, you blow me away. Caught in the smoke, lost in a
Hazy
haze.
vision, lazy laid up in off-fade position. Blazing incense, playing back today's events while I blow with you. Every evening I'm pleased to see the growth in you. Motivation is no issue. Accountable for the sets of goals you hold, I'll mow with you. Vice versa, my light worker is a track short, tight wife, be the tight flirter. Lights down, that's how we turn up. iTunes shuffling, meditation sets the night moon puffing. No daytime stress is allowed. It's all seen in better perspective from clouds. Living room smoggy, bathroom smoggy, bedroom smoggy. Every day, all week, legalizing weed advertised. But if not, we still breathe it to the maximized level. That a duo, the dufo, the love movement. So anybody with that high grade, you know, me and my twin getting in by the quarter in a two-person cipher. High off life thus, we flow, flow, flow.
Flow past the sky, up and away. Lost in the smoke, caught in the haze. Just like a drug, you blow me away. Caught in the smoke, lost in a haze.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Feeling like I just hot wired Optimus Prime, hopped on the lodge, joy riding, had to slash and break lines fried. Damage, panic is nothing to me. Comfortably hard pace to put you out that far lane, bumblebee. No traffic, you thought you had it clear, but objects in that mirror were closer than they appear. Tailgating at close range, I suggest you signal or get your full cylinder aimed out of road rage. Pull up to your bumper like they say it on the song. We out of eye in your rear view, laying on the horn. I was weaving through rush hour, recklessly speeding while you mellow on your cruise control, texting and tweeting. It's probably why the points on my license keep piling, cause I'm disregarding limits like I like to see sirens. No compromising with the way he driving, till the state boys behind him like the AC Collins move. The pedal brings pleasure, I hate my brakes. It's my Talladega night shit, shake and bake. Make them halogen lights slick, make my way like I'm the addict for them nightsticks. Break my face, please. Let me simply state this as I whiz by at them high MPHs. Six pack of Guinness, all empty cases in the passenger seat while I'm sick impatient. Move. Tired of the scene with caution. Got horses in the hood that a thrill speed racer. Manic, sporadic, ill behavior. Swerve right in place and introduce you to my license plate. Goodbye, adrenaline need to be higher than I can get it. Until I burn the meat off the tires, it's time living. Don't fault me if I'm out your distance, you should have seen it. Crying out, fly your vision. I'm at my zenith with no intentions of letting speed dip. The off-ramp, Bo-Duke, General Lee shit. Jumping. You can hear the exhaust growl. Recommend all merge traffic boss down. If the speedometer could talk, I probably still couldn't hear that shit over the exhaust. Steering fluid spilling got me veering off, still in off. But the speed, lifting off of the asphalt. The Turkish one-way to a runway at the airport. Air gasket a mile away from being cracked, y'all. Feeling like I just went from NASCAR to Nassau. Blast off, check the flag in the distance, but in my rear view I see someone taking positioning. Silly me thinking I had it by a landslide, but silly him thinking I might allow him to pass by. Taking my first place, first ball in the dead heat would be something that Earnhardt would earn hard. Came all this way, about to blow the engine, underdog in overdrive, feeling like pole position. Hit the final curve, usually I'm known for drifting, but I'm not banking on a photo finish. Feeling closing the gap, no looking back, coming up on the flag, dog fighting till the moment it flat. Swerving the course with a force of heat, scorching a final lap, closing is worthy of Sports Center. He got me in his sights, I'm looking to the right, no driver, just a car with a rat that read Rat Life. It's perfect for the headlines tomorrow, but one of us do a trophy in a champagne bottle. Let's see what you made of. Me and hip-hop drivers, the blue tires watching us from the pit stop. Two big block engines, nose to nose. I'm trying to box him out and stop his route. Momentum is shifting, but still I'm inching in the lead. Fuck the screens and these cameras flickering. No room to squeeze, my home crowd lifts up. Smoke's coming from the hood, my dashboard's lit up. Floorboard rattling, the flag waves viciously. The times hit the jumbotron. Victory. 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 Yeah, high velocity, not a thing in sight. Moving at the speed of light. Yes, that's the kind of speed I like. Me in the driver's seat tonight. One more time. Yeah, high velocity, not a thing in sight. Moving at the speed of light. Yes, that's the kind of speed I like. Me in the driver's seat tonight. Yeah. Yeah. Homage. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I remember being upstairs at Drew's, sitting in that chair watching shoes spin and being the only one in the room. Confused on how fast yesterday became yesteryear. 3 floors of fun became 1 floor open space. The mainstream that came to get crunk went to get some air. Unfamiliar to them songs spinning, they would disappear. Back to that main floor, 1 floor above them, I'm an audience of one. Getting wrapped up in main source, Gangstar, Black Moon, Onyx and Slum. Thinking this can't be what the fellowship around us become. And my dude's still spinning like it's the livest event, showing us all how a captain goes down with the ship. So them stripes on them shoulders I salute you for. On the strength of them local records you introduced on tours. Reaching other states with heat some of us made, while bullshit records turn to pieces on that stage. Yeah, live from the trenches, from the fruits of this labor, making pies for the listeners. Food for thought to make up a newfound religion. Move crowd precision, dog, where would the scene be without a shoes house to chillin'? Shut your pub down soon as we moved out the building. Ask the Buddha, or the lights, they rest in peace all alike. I've been there, 20 minutes setting for a section of my brethren with selections out my 12-inch collection. On that road, let's travel. Embarking on my search now, trying to determine the value of what I'm worth. Blaming on my pride, took a while for me to climb, but on that journey left jewels behind that'll forever shine. I'm a blueprint writer for dudes you kids might have heard of and got inspired to do shit like them. Word up, used to slang tapes on that stupid grooves. A hip-hop shop kid made some fruitful moves and didn't appreciate having to do it my way till I realized that many can't adapt and do it my way. Plus, homage ain't nothing to lust. I'm just grateful to the faithful when my name is discussed. Hodgepodge, Montana, Big Tone, Breakfast Club, Wasted You, Blase, Splee, all the above. Etc. You know what I mean? Yada, yada, yada. So on and so forth. What up, Shoes? I see it, you can talk about it, then be about it. Or you could be about it, and talk about it. But either way, if you bout it, don't matter how you go about it. Wasted. Yeah, crown. King shit. What up, Shoes? The expectations that was placed on me in my less center moments would create cold feet. And though I appreciate the kind of faith I was given, my mistakes affected niggas that was waiting on me. Now add that pressure to the pot that I'm stirring, and the naysayers just yelling it just ain't gon' be. And stuck they pinky toe in this lead deep sport of rap, but ran right back to playing armchair quarterback. How am I supposed to keep playing? Done deal, the divine plan for the next coming was unveiled. God in the building, we bond with the real ones. Look out for the moms that support and the children. Embrace the young people and endorse what they vision. The name of the game is Lightworks. Listen, before the speaker can speak, a hopeful one, we gotta build the pedestal, then build the podium. We gotta have an agenda before we vote for one, and place them votes on contenders that'll hold us up. The perspective just opened up, vibrating, y'all know what's up.
Hanging out, green chick, bang around, king shit, slang from out, sweet spits, quotes that they quote like your mama jokes. Homie, you ain't no tone vest, you know. Count it out, grip, you lose, don't trip, stay focused, that's grown shit. Stay up off the boys' dirt, cause you know we gon' flip in Detroit.
Ring, ring, hello. Prince of the ghetto, speaking, bellow. The coil and the condenser, the level, peaking. The message to the future me, we came a long way, like the ransom lane. Went from sundial shadowing to patching up fabrics of time, clad in Louis V patterns. The silver linings all bright like Madeline. But what I know, this moment certainly as far as rapping, I might as well see some fruits of labor. Been at it since Lonnie copped this Buick LeSabre. Game changed up, it's such a volatile nature. A bunch of Trini rappers posted in columns of Vader. Pumped up, swallowing maker. I figured I could spit about it in that bottle of anger. I run into lame cats all day, can't save them. What the fuck? Lame niggas gon' be lame niggas, can't change them. Plus I tryna get my own bubbling, cause my stomach grumbling. And these suckers dumbing it down, I'm blaming the government. But I ain't scared to put up a Changalang in the coupling. I'm out here yelling bangarang while I hang from a mothership. In all honesty, this earth is boring, unless it's me seeing the four corners of it touring. Now can I get a yes, yes, y'all? Germany to Japan, CCA to the tram. God bless y'all.
Hanging out, green chick, bang around, king shit, slang from out, sweet spits, quotes that they quote like your mama jokes. Homie, you ain't no tone vest, you know. Count it out, grip, you lose, don't trip, stay focused, that's grown shit. Stay up off the boys' dirt, cause you know we gon' flip in Detroit.
You finished? Can I go now?
Hoping to build, dare to wonder before the summer. Business plans in place before the month up. For the supporters of the movement that's in tune, a compilation and Kickstarter is coming soon. Still nothing but flame in the booth. Just figured out how to put this education to use. Intuitive understanding plus the musical element for higher self-expansion and creative development. We'll be in touch until then. Turn the speakers up. Crown Nation still wasted. Mix them drinks is up. I propose a toast to the builders. The chop drums off LPs are still filled in. All this knowledge that we got is for naught if we covered it and not groom the fruit of the crop. Bless the young ones just doing it lovely. Doing their homework, no swimming upstream. Stay in the flow with it, focus and go with it. Hope for the best, key to success and open the door with it. Hopped in the fast lane to gain these goals. And now peeps know this is how we go.
I know you since you were a kid, Tone. Frankly, you got a problem with authority. This attitude of yours, it's a lot of what's made you an effective leader. But we all got flaws, even you. 7 deadly sins, and yours is pride. Don't do respect. You got no fucking idea what it's like to be number one. Every decision you make affects every facet of every other fucking thing. It's too much to deal with almost.
Delivering cargo.
Things fall apart, the novel, yeah, we know the part. Pacified, paralyzed with no resolve. Polarized where the animals even seek refuge, but the sinkholes can swallow up Noah's Ark. Circumstances, blacks collide, torn apart. True size, war it hard simply cause we lack supplies. Magnified on your Magnavox, you seen the pictures. Dilapidated, this bitch look like Katrina hit it. Just when it rains, it pours. I'm on the porch smoking, watching helicopters circle round, never changing course. Analyzing me and my kind, fitting for self. We ain't elected a delegate yet. Slept the night with hunger pains in Detroit after dinner was dealt. Nah, they just collecting a check, no agenda to help. We grind back to the wall on slavery watch. Cause hey, Django look kinda like Jamie Foxx.
Django, they gon' catch your black ass. You gon' be on the wanted posters now, nigga. The bounty hunters gon' be looking for you.
We're standing ground laws, target little brown boys. Today's favorite rappers putting gowns on. Only God can judge, no trial form. But my 10-foot pole just turned a mile long. I'm denim and J's, waist spinning, slicing thick women to seriously old age. Digs in my grave. In the midst of a change, I still stick to my ways. Still rather have a compact disc in a case. Remy Martin cognac spilling, sitting in place. Mine strictly on the digits I make. Small circles rather than large frivolous shapes. Suits my perimeter, just trying to limit the snakes. But to each his own, these are my views. I use as vital understanding as the signs of the times move. We in the crossfire dodging for survival. Cause hey, dope boy look kinda like Ice Cube, nigga.
We got a problem here? We got a problem, nigga?
Going away, nigga.
Can we have one night where there ain't no fight, nobody gets shot?
Shut up,
so growing up in this world's hard, where children assault each other viciously for kids to see a world star. Grown ass motherfuckers who speak up and down it on Facebook about it, post a link up. If y'all know all press is good press, viral like Justin Bieber throwing up sets. I.e. to what extreme we blow them up and spread whatever golden moment we know them for. Before they old enough to know the ledge, the threshold they overstep just to see the spotlight open up. Who am I to judge? Like notoriety ain't me. If I ain't on your guest list, it's a crapshoot if I'm showing up. The contradiction of an older one, then rhymes not bearing the responsibility to mold the young, but mine's adult discretion advised. We don't hold them up, cause hey, hip hop look kinda like most of us.
I don't see enough MCs who are brave enough to be honest.
Wasted, crown, black market, street corner, Breakfast Club, Big Shoes.
And now, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, the man you've been waiting for.
Yeah. An exhibition in better living. We deal with an elephant in the room while y'all choose to stay asleep or glued to television. It's a rap, but you talking about like Arnold telling Willis. I snap like the spark at the start of metaphysics. Used to park, sipping dark at the bar with hella bitches. Went from celibate to sex in the stretch of several minutes was the MO. But now a nigga on my essence. Cause and effect shit, the start of progression. Synonymous with a pair of jaw is a necklace with an Afrocentric charm. Where my chest is, fuck what you thought. I alter perceptions. Fuck what you heard, raw dog, no protection. Relapse, DJ, but call a selection. Grand National, supercharger, and that quick. All my niggas utilize what you're blessed with. Entry is hard to earn, no guest list.
The man you
party with my live people. Yeah, support us, we support y'all. Yeah. If you ain't got no ends to be casa, and you ain't got no tickets, it will call. One more time, yeah. Party with my live people. people. Strictly for the ones riding for the cause. You ain't got no tickets, it will call. Nah, you ain't got no tickets, it will call. Scar.
Never been a player, I just crushed a few. Watching ladies watching you, Shalimar. Shit hit the streets harder than LARs. Point me to the nicest barber and the chillest bars. Send me the flyest chick and the illest cars. Must I beat the dead horse on how ill I am with intercourse? The mighty slick with the Pentecost. Speaking in tongues, the Pentecost. No guest list, no y'all niggas can't get involved. I don't care who you know inside. If you ain't roll with us, we leave you cold outside. You and your ugly girl can share a coat outside. PRX, the Texas is impressive live. Early Kyver, these guys do not touch the ride. We got Frontas, blunts, and papes to light. Bake me a birthday cake with cake inside. No guesses.
Party with my live people. Yeah. Support us, we support y'all. Yeah. If you ain't got no ends, then me guys up. And you ain't got no tickets, it will call. One more time, yeah. Party with my live people. Strictly for the ones riding for the cause. You ain't got no tickets, it will call. Nah, you ain't got no tickets, it will Double call. Double or nothing, wouldn't consider that a gamble. The kind of luck I'm feeling, God willing, I can handle. Opportunities knock a little louder than the last few. Answering the door on my Parker Lewis, can't lose. Money ain't the object, but my pockets need a handful. Women on my jock, the novelty of it is never dissipated. Cause it's never been a lacking in the elements are hanging. Still I find googly eyes hella entertaining. Sucks to be you if you ain't partially relating. Miss me with that like flights that's overlaying. One track mind is geek down, you're adamant. Hanging outside chasing wristbands and laminates. No guessing.
I guess I should tell you a little something about myself for those of you who don't know me. I'm from Detroit.
From an iTunes playlist when I shot time over and sent shoes the invitation to that Dropbox folder. In the midst of some real life shit made to carry. Session after session via cyberspace to Cali. Reflecting on where we came from. Full circle for real, the feeling of being in square one is surreal. So trying to find the right words to caption the mornings. On the follow-up to fallouts, layoffs, and divorces. Came in segments and portions, lots of amending. Getting life back on track between bouncing and sending. It's crazy how fast I can adjust my moves when ain't nobody blowing up my jab but my truths. Me and Rock building 3 days out the week. Shot 80 a copy of 8th Day and he love the beat. It's beautiful how this project shaped. When most of the immediate fam is living out of state. Sending joints to my dudes, it took a while away. Quelle and Denmark, plane hopping skies away. Mosel's journeying hundreds of miles away. Around the time Mo was doing time away. Hit Blizzle on the inbox, he usually holler right away. 4 a.m. Detroit time, I'm wide awake. Sending revisions by the time dawn will break. Me and Shoes ain't holler much except for holidays. An occasional text discussing concepts and family updates. We both chasing progress now. Fuzz in the lab, Mo's out of lockup. Came through that week, plus Sean Jack pops up. The pieces of the puzzle is all here. And just then my queen informs me that fatherhood draws near. See, a lot didn't happen in a couple short years. Done reflecting as nature takes course, I'm all ears. Listening to a higher power leading me me to a lesson of what legacy must mean for me. Manifested in the moves we making, accepting show and living the best is yet to come once you let it go. I hit the streets with a different drive to getting grand. Shoes posting shots with Jared, mixing on Instagram, and every day niggas in the lab with me working. I let them catch a glimpse of the tenacity versions. And every time I listen, it's a look back, acknowledging the grounding that I lack that's now intact and blossoming. Fruits of labor, a second wind to my lungs. Through commitment to self and a recognition of love. The homies been on my head about turning in this outro. The final words of a time frame I'm pinning out, yo. Stand in this place and time, we're really honored to dedicate this to Lyric, James, and Eliana. Big shoes.
Well, alright. I guess I'm gonna end this show. Album just finished. That was Street Corner Music, DJ Houseshoes from Detroit. Detroit, Big Tone plus Houseshoes equals Big Shoes album. Go to Street Corner Music, get your hip hop from that site. It's got some beautiful vinyl being shipped out. I'm gonna go ahead and end this game and we'll continue next time. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be back later. See ya.